All right, we should be live. We should be live. What's up? What's up? This your man Orville J. Parker, aka Coach. Guys, welcome to today's vlog, man. This is a small series that I try to do at least once a day, just to touch base with you guys, to time with you guys, and kind of just give you kind of the behind the scenes of what I'm doing day by day in my business. Give me a minute, man. I'm gonna go in here and check and make sure that everything is good with the stream. All right, so we're looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good. What I like to see, man. When I tell you guys that getting my new light set up and working with this new webcam has changed my content game forever, man. It's crazy how improved my content game has got the quality of my streams just by updating these two. And the crazy thing is, I've had this webcam now for I know 5 months, something like that, 6 months. And I had used it to a certain degree, but I hadn't used it. And when I got these new full round lights that I'm using in the lab, um, it took my content game way up. And I just ordered a new version of this particular camera here, so we're going to be hooking that up sometime over the next day or two and giving a little review on that. And we're going to see how that goes. 2026 to me, guys, is all about pushing now everything that I've been building over the last year and a half. And it's pushing my content out, putting way more content out into the marketplace. It's pushing my products. Okay. It's really taking things such as my podcasts and things like that and really getting those established out there in the marketplace. But it's a game of content, man. It really is. And so one of the things that I'm looking to make sure that I keep investing in and just getting better and better at is this whole content game. Because on one side of it, if you guys follow me, you know what I'm doing. On one side, I have I call it my e-commerce business. And that's where, I'm reviewing products, okay, with the hope and the plan of grabbing brand deals down the road to where I work with brands on just reviewing their different products. And what I'm focusing on is gadgets, electronics, things such as the e-bikes, the scooters, things that I use. And then I'm also going to be covering different gadgets and things for like preparedness and camping and things like that. And I'm trying to keep everything around my interests. I'm a content creator. I work from home. I run a business from home. So anything that can help me do that is going to be fair game. And then my leisure time, I bought an e-bike last year, love it. So I want to get out there and do a lot more with that this year. And so I'm going to be marketing those. I'm going to be marketing the electric scooters. And then I'm also going to, like I say, I love the outdoors, hiking, camping. And so I've been buying gear this past year for that. And I want to be able to share that and the different gadgets and things that I got for that. So kind of more like a lifestyle business. But what I like about the e-commerce side now is that I don't have to invest in a lot of product. I just got to buy the samples, right? I buy the samples and then I make my videos or I go live with it, and that's all. So it's kind of like it's an easy business to execute and manage, and I can do that along with the other income streams that I'm trying to build. And there's a potential for a real high payoff with that because you can create a video that goes viral with a hot product, and you look up, you done made thousands and thousands of dollars off of that video. But if you never get a viral video, as long as you creating consistent content and uploading consistent product and going live consistently, you will eventually start bringing in some income with that side. So that's what I love about it. I can still be in the e-commerce game, but I don't have to worry about inventory and all that kind of stuff. And to be honest with you guys, if I just made enough to cover the cool things that I buy to cover, I'm good, man. I'm good. Because in my business model, what I'm dependent on to feed my family and to build my wealth is the other side of my business, which is my publishing business. All right. And in that particular business, I have a business called Modern Frontier Publishing. And pretty much there's three type of products that I'm actually selling through my publishing company. One is products that are based off of something I know. So products I know off the information I know. All right, then products based off of research. That's what you'll see like where our guides that we're putting out. We're working on our flagship guide right now, the social commerce playbook, and that's based off of research, right? And then we're going to be selling products to other, based off what other people know, and pretty much that's where I go in and I secure the license or the resale rights to somebody else's course or training. And as a matter of fact, the main funnel that I'm putting together to roll out the social commerce playbook is a funnel built around a $900 product that I have. And then what I'm doing is I'm taking the social commerce playbooks and another guide that I have, and I'm stacking those in there as bonuses, right? Because one of the things that I have been thinking about is that in order for me to go out and do the numbers that I want to do on my own products, I have to go out there and build awareness, build credibility, and things like that as a publisher. But by taking this other product that's been out there for 2 years, 57,000 customers have bought it already. It's helped a lot of people transition over to content creators, build out their own businesses. So it's a proven product in the marketplace that I bought rights to 2 years ago. I paid the money for it, and so I now have full resale rights to. I keep 100% of my profit. I don't have to pay anything to the creator. I get free updates on it, so whenever they update the training and stuff like that, I'm able to offer that to my customers. And then it comes with 4 training products: $100, $300, a $600, and $900 product, and also a 57,000 person community that's like a support system, mastermind type of thing, and just a ton of training throughout the month. And so what I'm doing is I'm taking a play from Alex Hormozi's book, $100 Million Offers, and I'm putting together what we call a ridiculous offer. And so I'm taking my products and I'm stacking them as bonuses to help me close more sales on that product. All right. And at the end of the day, I'm able to generate high profits because you're talking about $900 profits off a product that it doesn't cost me hardly anything to deliver. And then I'm giving every customer now a package of my guides, right? And the only way you can get my guides right now is going to be through that, or if you bought them off our site. But and so that allows for me to get my guides in some people's hands, but I don't have to worry about trying to overcome credibility issues. We don't know who you are, how we know your guides work, type of thing. Because I just give them away as bonuses. And at the end of the day, my company generates $900 in revenue. The customer's happy because they're getting everything that they supposed to get in that $900 product. But then they also getting my exclusive guides, which are fire. So like if a person bought the $900 product today that we're working on, they'll get all that training. It's going to teach them how to go out there and do what we call attraction marketing and use social media to start building an audience, attract leads, and then be able to sell products to them all through automations. But then they're going to get the social commerce playbook where I break down social commerce. And right now we're working with 3 pillars there: the TikTok Shop affiliate program, UGC, was where you can go out and get brand deals and things like that. And then the third pillar is selling digital products live on social media. And so I have the playbook for that. And then we have launched the Content Creators Blueprint, where in that one, that's a 200 something page guide where we really break down some frameworks in the content space and showing people how to go out there and create content, how to make money around their content. And so now when a person buys that program for me, that $900 product, they're getting everything that they get in there. And that program has been responsible for generating over $30+ million for the people in that community, marketing and doing what was taught in that program and marketing that particular program. And then they're going to get all my guides on top of it. And so it's a ridiculous offer. It's crazy. It's a lot of value. And then people are going to have really what they need to go out here in 2026 and really, really win. And I'm even trying to be crazier, guys, because I'm thinking about adding more of my guides to the package, like giving them almost like a collection of my guides along with this other thing. All right. But I'm excited about it. And that's kind of what I'm going to share with you guys today. So that's what I'm working on because with what I'm trying to put together as a first offer to roll with all this month to lead me into January. I don't want to wait to lead me into January. I'm getting ready to do paid traffic. And paid traffic is where I'm going to be running Spark ads and ads like on TikTok. I'm going to be running ads on Facebook, some on YouTube, some on Google. And I'm going to be driving that traffic to a funnel where I'm selling this $900 product at. And so what I'm happy about right now is that I have enough profit built into my product to be able to absorb doing some ad spend. I'm not going to get crazy out there. I'm not going to get crazy. I'm talking about probably about $10 a day on the ads, maybe 20 when I get going. All right. And then I'm going to start ramping out more, better, organic content, and that's just regular videos. But it just seems to me that, one of the things that they teach in that $900 course is how to go in and create 3 videos a day. All right. And how to go live. Right. And so, and this is the way you got to look at it. Like, if you go live for like an hour a day, so like on TikTok, you go live for an hour, and then you spend your next hour creating your 3 pieces of smaller content, like a 1-minute video, 30-second video, and maybe like a minute and a half. You create those in a way to where you don't have to edit, do anything like that. And then you can upload those 3 pieces of content and then do your live every day. And that's what you do as far as free and organic. Okay. And then so you're in and out of that like in 2 hours. And then what you do from there is, like in my case, I'm going to run ads. Okay. Because I want to spend the rest of my day working on doing product reviews, things like that, and then working and building out more guides for my publishing company. So I got it all figured out, guys. I got it all figured out. And let me kind of show you guys. What I want to do is this morning, I want to show you guys kind of what I'm working on. Okay. And today, I'm going to be sitting down. I'm in the middle of, we've completed both expanded versions. Like we made a whole new version of the social media, the social commerce playbook. And so I'm working on getting that laid out inside of our software so we can push the button and turn that into an ebook. All right. And then we also created an expanded version to it. So we created that one, and then we went on top of it and we took another focus on training that we wanted to teach on. And we went out and done the research on that and gathered all the information on that. And we created another guidebook that's teaching this new direction that TikTok is going with. And it's called GMV. And so we did an extended guide on that also too. And so I'm working on getting that laid out. And I get both of those laid out. Those will be ready. And then so right now, as a bonus, when a person buys this $900 product, they're getting the original 77-page guide for the social commerce playbook. Then they're getting the new version of it. And then they're getting our expanded pack, which is the one where we're teaching about GMV on there. So they're getting 3 guides with that. And then they're going to also get launched the Content Creators Blueprint. All right. So when it's all said and done, my bonus pack is heavy, guys. It's going to be, man, because each one of these guides that I'm giving them, like the social commerce, they're getting about 200 and something pages. Launch the Content Creators Blueprint is about 200 and something pages. And so there's a lot of value there in those bonuses. Okay. And then not counting the training that they're getting through the main flagship product that I'm marketing. So really, really cool. Okay, so let me switch you guys over and show you. This is what the funnel looks like, guys, in a nutshell. It's not all the details here, but I just wanted to put it together so you can kind of see how it's going to work. All right, and the funnel's built, man. The funnel's tested. I've been running this funnel honestly through a variation of this funnel has been running for 2 years. This funnel is proven. It's the same funnel that the majority of the people in my community run, and this funnel has been instrumental in generating $30-something million in the last 15 months for people in the community. So it's not like it's a theory. This funnel works. It works really, really good. Okay. So basically, the way the funnel looks is you have the top part, which is free content. Now, most of the people in my community now, they just do free content. But I'm actually introducing paid traffic into mine. And I explained to you guys how I was talking about doing that. But basically, I will push the traffic from the free content and the paid traffic to an opt-in form. All right. And this is what you're let me make sure. We track it. Hold on, guys. You know, I've until I get this really, really down pat, these lives, guys, and doing it the way I'm doing it with these different softwares, I want to make sure I want to make sure that everything is tracking. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pull this up here. Okay, so this is the opt-in page. This is my proven page here. All right, so this is the one that I've always had for this particular funnel. And everything you see on this page is there for a reason. Everything from the headline, the sub-headline, the copy, and the black box, the picture, everything is a certain thing. Okay, now one thing. So I'm gonna be changing this up a little bit because I am going to be leading with this $900 product and stuff and doing this. But like I said, I am going to be leveraging my guides as bonuses to help create maximum value with this offer and to start building some branding around my guides. So like in this black box, I'm giving away one guide. Now the modification going to be to this page is that now they're going to get two guides. So they're going to get the Freedom Formula Blueprint, which is going to break down how we use this funnel here to be able to generate over $30-something million a year as a community. But then the guide that I'm going to give away outside of that is going to be introducing them to the whole ecosystem of the social commerce business model. Because what I believe, honestly, guys, and this is why I'm so excited about this. All right, and why I'm running with this. Hold on one second. Let me make sure you guys can see me. All right, this is what I'm so excited about this because not only are my customers going to learn how to create content, how to start taking their content and matching it with an audience that they're trying to reach, and how to start building this content machine where they start attracting like-minded individuals and then pushing them into an automated system that allows for them to be able to build a relationship, nurture, and then also present and close the product inside the funnel. Right? They're going to be able to do that, and a lot of people will be able to eat forever off that. We got a lot of people, man, in that community that's taken this blueprint and done really good with it to the tunes of hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. And we've created millionaires. We've created a lot of six-figure earners inside this community. So now a lot of people will be able to go in here and learn what they learn here, and they can make a fortune. I mean, I'm putting this out. This just hypothetically. They can make anything from a side hustle money up to a high income, depending on how they apply themselves, right? So if they want to go out here and just pay down some debt or maybe eliminate the need for an extra job or just to beef up their savings, they could do that with this, okay? They can learn the digital marketing and know how to go in there and acquire the skill sets that they'll never have to worry about money again, okay? They can do that with this community. But now, if they want to do a little bit more advanced, if they want to go out and create their own community and start making some recurring income, they want to come out with their own courses, their own product, their own masterminds, they can do that with this information because this basic product is made around e-learning, teaching people digital marketing, which is one of the most sought off skills out there. Okay. So that's never going to go anywhere. So there's going to always be people that need to learn that or want to learn it. So they could just sell this course, all right, for the rest of their lives and make a fortune, okay, and make a living. Let me stop saying a fortune, make a living, okay. But now a lot of them are going to want to take the training and apply it to another business. So we got like real estate agents, we got authors, consultants, all kind of different people utilizing our training to promote their other business. We got some people who own brick and mortar businesses, right? and they're taking what they're learning here and applying it to that. Now, the good thing about what I'm doing is that since I can package everything together and do it like this, I don't necessarily have to sell my content, my guides as the front product right now. So by that being stated, man, I have a lot of different trainings that we've created that would teach people different ways on how to go out here and to build a business in today's marketplace. Like to kind of give you guys an idea, I have a product called Deal Makers Academy. Okay, where pretty much we break down two business models that we were able to research and acquire trainings on, that we got the rights to these, to certain levels of these product of these trainings, and we took them and we went through them, we looked at them, we said, okay, what can we pull from here that works today, because this is from like past trainings, like way back. All right, and it was crazy because we took the things out of that training were in this industry, that people been doing this industry now for 30, 40 years, and making a lot of money doing this, and a lot of people don't know about these industries. And we pulled that and we married it with the new, and we were able to come out with a very cool new version of this business model, and we call it Deal Makers Academy. And so we teach some things in there, man, that the average person can go out and make money with. We have another one that we're working on that's built around hidden assets, where we've created a guide that will show anybody how to go into a business and how to be able to identify hidden assets in that business, and kind of like position yourself as a growth or an optimization specialist with small businesses. And with that business model, once you learn what we have in that guide, once you learn it, you can literally sit at home or work from anywhere in the world and work with small businesses all over the world, helping them go in and to identify those hidden assets and start turning them into profit centers. All right, without spending any new money, just by going in there and saying, okay, look, you got this sitting here and you're not making any money with it. All right, so let's do this right here, and now you can start making money with it. So I got a lot of training that we're gonna be able to side load into this funnel and make this a really good offer for our customers. Okay, so let me go back and show you what we're. Let me pull it back up. So we got this here. And so today, what I'm gonna be doing is I got to go in and make some modifications to this. Okay, so the way the funnel's looking right now is it has an opt-in form. It has a 30-part email follow-up sequence, which I got to make a few little modifications to that. So when once a person opts in, they go to a bridge page, which is just a page where I'm at, talking to them about what they're going to see and what to expect in this process they're getting ready to go through. Okay, I got to make some modifications to this page to talk about the bonuses that I'm at and to start building that into this funnel. Okay, same thing I got to do with these 30-part emails. Okay, then they're going to go to a pre-recorded webinar where the creator of this product that I'm reselling, she gave a webinar, okay, which is really, really good. And the cool thing about this funnel, it has nothing to do with my credibility. It has something, everything to do with the credibility of the community, the creator of the product, or you follow what I'm saying? So I instantly get to overcome that. That's what I love about this, okay? So they see the information from her, and then they're redirected to a sales page, okay? And again, guys, this funnel is a $30+ million a year funnel. It has generated over $30 million for our community members in the last 15 months. Okay, so it's a proven funnel. So sales page, they get the opportunity to buy. Okay, and we've taken care of a lot of the stick points even with this, because even when it comes to price, we have payment plans that people can do and they can get started for little or nothing today. Now, when a person buys, in the future, they're going to get added to a free community. And I got these communities built already. I got them built already. I worked on these. Actually got 3 communities built, but I'm not going to make them live until I get enough people to be in the communities, because I have a community with 1 or 2 people in there. All right. So once I get enough customers from this particular funnel, then I will open the community up. Okay. Now, in this 30-part email sequence, it's created to spread out these emails that are already written, that is already, these emails are created to sell the product, right? And to keep the relationship going with the lead till they buy the product. Now, I'm gonna make a few modifications on this because I want to include the information for the bonuses and stuff, and sell that part of the deal now. That if they purchase this product, not only going to get this awesome product, but now they're going to get this collection of bonuses that I'm giving too, and this is what they can do and learn with these bonuses. All right, and then from there we're going to be driving them back to my podcast and my vlog. Like right now, you're watching my vlog, and this is where I just talk to you guys about this particular business, nothing else. Okay, so you guys can see the behind the scenes on that. But I do have a podcast called the Freedom After 40 podcast, where I'm speaking to Generation Xers about how to redo their lives in the second part of their lives. And then I have another one on TikTok that I'm doing called Commerce Gone Social, where I specifically talk about the whole social commerce game. And we're tracking what I'm doing over there, because I'm new to a lot of that process. And so I'm using it as a platform for me to document my process, but then also to be able to talk to others who are interested about that. So I have two podcasts, and then I have the vlog that I'm doing. Okay. But the emails that I put out are going to be driving people back to the vlogs and the podcasts, and then back to the sales page. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys an idea of what that looks like. So that's the funnel there. Okay. Now, all right, just got to keep up on my, I keep looking over here to make sure everything right. Okay, so I'm going to go back again one more time because I want to show you guys. So what I'm doing right now is I'm in the process of taking what we've created, and now I gotta lay it out in the software. So I use me and my AI, what am I gonna call it? My AI, my team. I'm just gonna call it my team. We do all the compiling, right? We create the product. Like the product's created. The product sits here. All right. So what you're looking at here is the whole workflow for us creating this revised product that we're putting out. Okay. This is all the research put here, us going back and forth talking about it, and then the AI creating it. Okay. So when you're looking at it, man, it's a lot here, right? But I have to take it out of this format here, and I have to copy it over into this right here. And so this is the software that I use to compile the information into ebooks. Like there's going to be a cover here. That's going to be a full color cover, similar to the ones that we always put out. So it'll be a cover like this there. Okay. But I just got a placeholder right there. And so what I'm doing now is just going and I'm starting from section 1, and we got 17 sections in this one here. And then we got a lot of add-ons. So this is going to be a hefty one. Okay. But as I'm going through it, I'm also looking at it again just to make sure that we didn't miss anything or things like that. So I'm editing and proofing it as I'm laying out the content. Okay. Now, this part here takes me a little time. This is a little bit more tedious because I literally have to copy it over, format it, and things like that. Now, in the future, I can train my AI to do this. Okay. But, yeah, he's tried to do it to a certain degree. He did it okay, but it's going to need some more training to get it the way I want to get it. So right now, it just makes more sense for me to jump in and do it. So, like I said, I'm working on section 3 right now, and I got to go all the way to section 17. And then I'll add all the add-ons and stuff like that. Then I'll do a final look through, and then once that's done, I'll push a button and we'll have an ebook. Okay. So I'm gonna be working on that all day today. Now the funnel I'm cool on because again, like I said, since I'm going the route I'm going, I just got to make some modifications to the funnel. And so I might even just wait till tomorrow on that because one of my problems is, and guys, if you run a business, you do anything like this, creative work, is you got to protect your focus. All right. Especially if you're creative, you have the tendency to be distracted. Like me, man, I could be all over the place, and so I try to protect my focus. So like today, even though I know that funnel, I don't have a lot to do with it. But if I start trying to multitask, mess with that and mess with the editing and laying out these guides, then I'm not going to get them done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wait and do the funnel tomorrow. So today I can sit here and I can say, okay, well, look, all I'm doing is getting this main redone guide done. And then I got to move from that one and get our expanded guide done. So it's kind of like an additional training. So I got two guides I got to lay out. Now, if I don't get them done today, I'm gonna sit here tomorrow and I'll just work on them all day tomorrow. And that's kind of hard. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of talk to you guys about it. I'll turn something on either on the TV or I'll have something here that I'm listening to. Got to keep my mind going. And one of the things that I found out I have to do here now is I have to get up some. And so I get up and I'll walk around the house. I'll go downstairs like the famos here today. So I'll go down there and talk with them and move around some just to keep the circulation and the legs right. Okay. Because like when I'm doing what I'm doing, this can be all day long for days just sitting here working on this. And it's not good for your circulation and stuff. So today I'll make sure that I'm conscious and I get up and go move around some, maybe go downstairs, watch a show or something with the wife or something like that, and then come back on site. But today I'm knee deep in this guide. I'm gonna go ahead and get it done, guys, because I really want to go ahead and get started with this paid traffic campaign and doing what I'm doing. And so yeah, that's what I'm doing, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I'm starting to ramble some, but I just wanted to let you guys know. So I'm working on the guide and then messing with the funnel. But only way I'm gonna touch the funnel today is if I get the guides done. If the guides are not done, I won't touch the funnels. They'll be tomorrow. Okay. Orville J. Parker, aka Coach, the founder of Trade Hippo LLC, Modern Frontier Publishing. And I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man.